Hi, this is Trey Pass. So, excuse me, my voice went for a minute there. I wanted to talk about the Superman Legacy casting and a few other DC news items that I heard this week. The first thing is the Superman Legacy casting. They're supposed to do a second round of screen testing this Father's Day weekend with three finalists for Clark Kent slash Superman and Lois Lane. Okay, the three actors. The first actor is Nicholas Hoult, who you may have known from X-Men First Class. He plays Beast. And Hank McCoy and Renfield, of course. He's been in. I forgot that zombie Warm Bodies. I think that was the zombie movie that he did. I really like. Nicholas Holt's been in a lot of stuff, and I liked him in that Mad Max remake as well. So, but I don't see him to me as Clark Kent, Superman. I don't see him as that. So the next person is Tom Brittney, who I have no idea who he is. He's been in a thing called Grantchester. I'm assuming that's a British show or something, or movie. But he's one of the finalists. But to me, looking at his picture, I don't see him as Superman. I don't see him as Clark Kent / Superman. But obviously, he's a finalist for a reason. So maybe they see something that I don't see. But to me, he doesn't look like. Now, the third actor is somebody that I have talked about before in this channel. I actually did a live stream when James Gunn got hired and stuff, and talking about actors possibly being cast as Superman. And this actor's name kept coming up, and I definitely think this actor is I think he's gonna win the part. His name is David Cornsweet. He's been in a lot of different movies and TV shows and stuff, and he looks like a younger version. If you Google it on YouTube, David Cornsweet and Henry Cavill, there's an image of them side by side, and he looks like a younger version of Henry Cavill. That's what he really does. He looks enough like Henry Cavill that he could be his brother. If you told me they were brothers, I would say, yeah, okay, he's the younger brother. He's like 10 years younger than Henry Cavill. He's 6'4", which is Christopher Reeve was 6'4". So I think he would, and he just looks. He has the classic Superman look. So to me, he would be the choice, and I definitely think he's going to win the part. Okay, I would be stunned if he didn't get the part of Superman, because I just think he looks the part. Okay, now. As far as the three actresses are concerned, who are going to potentially play Lois Lane, Emma Mackey, who I've known from Sex Education. I've seen Sex Education, and she's really good in it. And lately, she's dyed her hair, jet black, because I think on Sex Education, her hair is like brown, but she's dyed her hair black. And the image that I see, I'm using for this, and she looks. People see she looks like Margot Robbie a little bit, but I think she really could be the Lois Lane. I could see her character actually, I haven't actually seen her do an American accent, but I'm sure she can. And the next actress is Rachel Bronson, who stars in The Marvelous Miss Maisel. I've seen like preview clips and stuff like that, so I haven't actually seen the show, but I've heard good things about her as an actress. And who knows? Maybe, but I just don't see. I just think she looks slightly older than David Cornsweet, if that's possible, but you never know. It's Hollywood. They can make anybody look younger or older. And anyway, the third actress is Phoebe Devener, who's been in Bridgerton, which I haven't seen, and she looks like she's the youngest out of the three. Okay, but again, maybe, like I said, she's one of the finalists, so maybe she wowed them. I know they said that these actors have sent in tapes, so maybe she impressed them with her character, and I haven't seen her with her hair dyed black, and maybe she impressed them, I assume, for her being one of the finalists. So I can't see. But like I said, David Cornsweet, I think, is going to win the part of Superman Clark Kent. I think Emma Mackey should win. But Phoebe Denver, I just think Rachel Bronson is not going to win the part. I just think she won't. Out of the three, because I think they want a slightly younger actress. And that's why, and I think Phoebe Devener must have impressed the people with her tape, so that's why I think she's one of the finalists. And so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, they also say that the other key roles like Lex Luthor and Jimmy Olsen haven't been cast yet. They're waiting to nail the leads first before they go on to Jimmy Olsen. And I know they were saying there were rumors about Nicholas Hoult being Lex Luthor. Okay, but you never know. Maybe if he doesn't get the part of Superman, maybe they will cast him or let him audition for Lex Luthor. Um, anyway, and also the second thing I want to talk about is the director who directed The Flash. I can't remember his name. I'm drawing a blank on his name. But they said he's signed. Basically, they said he's signed to do Batman: Brave and the Bold. And I'm beyond stoked for that because I'm going to see the Flash movie next week when it comes out, and I definitely think that this director is going to kill it as the Flash. So I think, the director directing the movie is going to kill it because Andres Machete. I'm sorry, I butchered his name. Andres Machete. And like I said, people have, I love, he directed It, the first two It movies, and people have not been praised. I've heard not been praised for this movie, and that's why they said he has officially signed on. I know there was a rumor about it first, but then I think one of these trades said that, yeah, he's going to be the one to direct Batman: Brave and the Bold. And I'm going to see, like I said, I'm going to see the Flash movie next week, and I'm looking forward to this. It's my most anticipated movie of the year, and I just have a feeling it's going to kick ass, and I'm not moving out of my seat until after the last credit because I know there's going to be an after credit scene for this Flash movie. But from all I've seen from this Flash movie, it looks really great. So I'm beyond stoked that he's going to be directing Batman: Brave and the Bold because they also, besides Damian and Batman, they also should have members of the Bat family in this. Okay, which I'm looking forward to, like them having Nightwing in there and Barbara Gordon, Batgirl, maybe even Tim Drake. I'm thinking they may not have every Robin in this movie. They may have just Nightwing and maybe Tim Drake. Maybe they might skip one of the Robins. Maybe Jason Todd. I don't know, but from what James Gunn said, this is supposed to be the start of the Bat family. So I'm assuming that there's going to be already established Bat family members out there in the world, like Nightwing and Oracle, Batgirl, Red Robin, and Red Hood. And so I'm looking forward to this, and I'm glad that Andres Machete is going to direct it. So I'm just beyond stoked, and I wouldn't mind. What's his name? Why can't I remember his name now? Hold on, drawing a blank on his name. Bradley Cooper. There it is. Bradley Cooper, I think, could make a good Bruce Wayne / Batman. I could see him. I know for some reason I have him in my head as Batman. I know people always talk about the guy from Supernatural. What's his name? The guy from Supernatural, which I'm drawing a blank on his name now. Supernatural actor. Jason Eccles. Yeah, I'm sorry. Jason Eccles. A lot of people, because I know he voiced him and stuff in the animated movies and stuff. But a lot of people think that Jason Eccles would make a good Bruce Wayne Batman, because Batman is going to be older than Superman in this universe, because he's going to have the young kid playing his son, Jason Todd. So I think Batman is in this movie universe is going to be in his probably late 30s. I think mid 30s to late 30s. I think Batman's going to be like slightly older than Superman. But I think I wouldn't mind Jason Eccles being Bruce Wayne. But for some reason I see Bradley Cooper as Batman too, Bruce Wayne, Batman too. So, but we'll definitely anxious to see the casting for Batman: Brave and the Bold. So I think that should be fantastic, off the charts. Now the other thing is there's two other things. The Swamp Thing movie. They were talking about that's going to be the Swamp Thing movie, which I love. First of all, I love the TV show that they canceled, which really pissed me off that they canceled it, because that show was really good. I think it was canceled because of tax reasons and stuff, which is really stupid. But James Mangold is supposed to be the director, that they think, because he's a big fan of it. So they think James Mangold is that he's writing the Swamp. He's writing. He said this. Well, according to Collider, he's writing both the Swamp Thing film that he's going to direct, and also the newly announced Star Wars film. So James Mangold's a really good director. So looking forward to that. And as far as the Swamp Thing movie, the actor is going to be uh, what's his name? The guy that played it. The guy that played it. Jesus Christ! I'm sorry. It actor. Bill Skarsgård. I'm sorry. Well, I drew a blank on his name because they say he has real expressive eyes, and he could play. Under the makeup, he can. He has really expressive eyes, and I can see that Bill. Bill Skarsgård playing the Swamp Thing. Okay, I could see that happening. That would be really good if he got the part. So I would look forward to seeing that. So I think that's about all the news that I want to talk about. Okay, again, David Cornsweet to me is my choice for Superman. Oh yeah, I did want to talk about my two choices for Green Lantern, for the Lanterns TV show. That's going to be on HBO Max. Mike Tyson actor on Hulu was sorry, I forgot the guy's name. Trevante Rhodes. There we go. Okay, yeah, Trevante Rhodes. Trevante Rhodes, who I've loved in a lot of things. I think he would make a great John Stewart. I think he would be a great John Stewart, and I just definitely, hopefully he gets the part, because I wanted him to be John Stewart for a long time, and I think Trevante Rhodes could be that. Now, as far as Hal Jordan, I'm going to go with James Marsden. I think James Marsden is in the right age range. He's older than obviously Trevante Rhodes, and he's supposed to be like, I guess, the veteran cop in this TV supposed to be like not True Blood, True Detective. I think he could. So I think James Marsden is a good enough actor and has enough good chops, and I can see him as Hal Jordan and Trevante Rhodes as John Stewart. I think that would make a great pairing to me for the Lanterns TV show. So those are my two choices. So let me know what you think. And what are your choices for the Lanterns TV show? Those are my two choices. Anyway, let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. I have links to my social media in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also have a link to my other channel called Views and Opinions. You check that out as well. Also have a link down below to my Patreon. I want to say a special thank you to my Patreon. The link is down below on my Patreon channel, which is only $5 a month. I have tons of content on there, tons of unedited content. I have Star Wars shows on there. I got DC TV shows. I got Marvel TV shows on there. I have movies on there as well. Tons of content, unedited content. Follow the link below to the Patreon. Check it out if you want to support me that way. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long. Take care. Hi, I just wanted to put a little addendum to my DC news. I saw a picture when I did my Superman finalists for Lois Lane, that I didn't pick Rachel Bronson. I thought Emma Mackey. But after seeing this image that you're going to be seeing now of Rachel Bronson, oh my God, she looks like Lois Lane. I said, oh my God. I didn't see this picture. I was looking for pictures of the finalists, and then I saw this picture of Rachel Bronson. I said, oh my gosh, she is Lois Lane. So I might change my mind on that. Emma Mackey is Lois Lane. Rachel Bronson may get the part. She looks really like Lois Lane, and from what I've heard, she's a really good actress. All the good things I heard about Marvel and Miss Maisie, I've seen like clips and stuff, but I haven't seen the actual show. But she's supposed to be a really good actress, and she really looks like Lois Lane in this picture that you're watching right now. So I changed my mind. I go Rachel Bronson and David Cornsweet. I'll put those two as Superman and Lois Lane. Okay, well, I guess they'll do a screen test. I guess I'm assuming what they're going to do when they do the screen test. They'll do the individual screen test, but I'm assuming they're going to probably match them up, have them act against each other and stuff, and see who has the best chemistry. But Rachel Bronson, this picture just kind of blew me away. That's why I had to put this little addendum at the end of this video. So there's that. So carry on with your day.